Hello everyone, my name is Alexandra Jane and welcome to my YouTube channel. It means so much to me that you have decided to click on this video. I know that there are so many options and I really put my heart into this and it means a lot. So, what are we working on today? Today we are working on the energy of the warrior, the Warrior-ESS. So the Warrior-ESS energy has a lot of qualities to it that some of you might feel right away you connect to. And some of you might feel like, I don't have that, I've never had that. Or maybe you feel like you've had it, but you don't have it now. And maybe it's something that could be applied to your life today. So basically we're going to be going over some of the characteristics of the Warrior-ESS, the warrior, and how they can be applied into your life as well as your yoga practice. It's a bit different than what I normally do, so if you like it, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know that you liked it. And if you didn't, or if you have some comments about the Warrior-ESS that I didn't include, I would love to learn more. So let's stay in contact, and I hope you like this 1-hour Vinyasa Yoga class, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye, see you on the mat. Close your eyes, arrive here on the mat. Feel your sit bones grounded, hands on the knees. Deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. 2 more times, inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. 1 more time. Exhale, let it go. Feel the muscles in the face relax, the forehead, the jaw. The shoulders melt towards the floor. Feel as if the string is pulling you up from the top of your head. So you feel lightness and liftedness in the upper body, and in the lower body you feel grounded and solid. As I mentioned before, today we'll be working with the warrior energy. And the warrior or the Warrior-ESS energy is connected to Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. And last Aries season is from March 21st to April 19th. So we're no longer in this Aries season, but it is an energy that can be incorporated at any point in the year. And some people will naturally feel like they really connect to this, and others will feel like it's really foreign to them. So you can kind of pick and choose what you think maybe seems like something you could implement into your life or not. So Aries embodies the energy of early spring, the time to plant the seeds of winter. And in the archetype, in the Wheel of the Priestess, it's linked to the warrior or Warrior-ESS. So today we'll stay on that theme. The warrior is someone that takes action. They are ready to start their life mission and new projects. In essence, they know what they want and they are not afraid to get it. We will start the practice today by tuning into the body, by connecting with the breath. The warrior knows how to listen to the body and specifically how it reacts in different situations. They use the body's messages to know whether a situation feels right for them or not. So in this practice, we can use that as well, really connecting to the body and listening to the body as well, and not only the mind. And in life, this happens as well, where all of a sudden you might feel sick when you're in a certain situation, and it could just be because that situation or that person is not where you need to be right now. We'll begin the practice today with Kapalabhati breathing, which helps us create energy and fire. So I'm guessing that you have done this Kapalabhati breathing before, but basically what it is, it's a forceful exhale and a calm inhale, so you don't even think about the inhale, and the exhale will happen with naturally with force, and you only breathe through the nose. We'll start by just doing 10 with our hands on the stomach so that we can see what goes on. There is an engagement of the abdomen, and so with each exhale you force the abdomen in, and then with each inhale naturally it will happen, and then you go back to the exhale. So we'll do the first 10 with our hands on the stomach so we can feel what's going on. And also the way that we'll be doing it today is after the last exhale, we place our hands, the palms of the hands on the knees, the arms go straight. We keep the core, the abs in, we suck in the diaphragm as well, and we bring the chin in. Okay, so we'll start with 10. Bring the hands to the stomach, inhale fully, exhale fully, inhale halfway, and 10 Kapalabhati breaths. Once you're done with the 10, exhale fully. Bring in the abs, the diaphragm, tuck in the chin. And then inhale fully. Exhale fully. Palms of the hands face up. The next round we'll do 20. When you're ready, you'll inhale halfway and then begin 20 breaths. Try to keep it slow this time, slow and controlled. Come back to the breath. Palms of the hands come back to facing up, and we'll do it one more time. This time we'll do 25 breaths. When you're ready, inhale halfway and begin the 25 breaths. Exhale fully and hold. And inhale, return to a natural breath. Close the eyes and take a moment to place an intention for this practice. What is it that you hope to get out of this next hour that you have dedicated for yourself? In order to achieve one's goals and dreams, one must create a field of protection with clear limits for oneself and others. So visualize this field of protection around you that's going to protect your intention, protect your ability to accomplish it throughout this next hour. Bring the hands together in front of the heart and just rub the hands together to create heat. Once you've created heat, place the hands anywhere on the body that you feel like you might need a little bit of massage or a little bit more love today. And you can give yourself a nice little massage. Bring the hands back down to the knees, open the eyes, and we'll start today standing. So we're getting right into the action. We've set our intention, and then like the warrior, we go. Once we know what we want, we go and get it. Stand up tall at the front of your mat, feet hip-width distance apart. We'll begin by doing half Sun Salutation A. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, the hands come all the way back up. Exhale, the hands by the side. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale the hands up to the sky. And exhale the hands by the side. Do that 1 more time with your own breath. Stay here for a moment. And we'll do Sun Salutation A's. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step back. Chaturanga or knees and lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. You can start by pedaling out the legs. Getting in touch with the body. Opening up the backs of the legs. 3 more breaths. Gaze between the hands, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, the hands rise. Exhale, the hands by the side. We'll go right into the next one. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. After your next exhale, you step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Gaze in between the hands, step or jump forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise. Exhale the hands by the side. We'll do that 2 more times. Do it with your own breath. If you would like, you can follow along with me. Once you finish, sit up tall, stand up tall, long spine, engage the legs, feel the feet gripping on the floor. And we inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower. Inhale, cobra, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll move right into our first flow. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Engage the back leg, push into an imaginary wall with the left foot. Bring in the lower belly. Weight comes into the right leg, eagle pose at the front of our mat, right elbow inside the left elbow, 3 breaths. Try to bring the hands as far away from the face as possible and lift the elbows up. Keep moving the forearms away from the face. And find your warrior 3. Keep the arms in eagle arms. Left toes point towards the floor. 1 line from the head to the heel. And set the left foot back, warrior 1. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold to the inside of the right leg. Keep that right leg bent. Inhale, lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Last time we exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Find goddess pose towards the side of your mat. Toes out, heels in. Arms still in eagle arms. Bring the hips down lower. Lower belly in. Warrior 2 towards the back of the mat. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Gaze over the left hand. Stand tall. Shoulders far from the ears. Both hands come to frame the front foot. Step back. Vinyasa, chaturanga. Cobra, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. 3 breaths. Lower belly in, hips and shoulders facing forward. Eagle pose, left elbow inside of the right elbow. Bring the hands as far away from the face as possible. Find that stability. Warrior 3, the right leg kicks up and back. Find your balance. Right leg engaged, right foot flexed. Spine long. Just one more breath. And exhale, set the foot down, Warrior 1. Inhale, look up, open through the spine, open the heart. And exhale, fold to the inside of the left leg. Inhale to open. Exhale, fold. We do it 3 times. We have 1 more. Inhale, open. And exhale, fold. Inhale to open. And find your way to Goddess Pose. Heels together, toes apart. Sink the hips down. Maybe you can sink down a little bit lower. Keep pulling the hands away from the face. Warrior 2 towards the front. Hold it for 3 breaths. Gaze over the right hand. Shoulders far from the ears. Both hands come to frame the right foot, Vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. We're doing the same flow. Holding each position for 3 breaths. Come to Eagle Pose. Right elbow inside the left. Sink the hips down lower this time. Forearms keep moving away from the face, and maybe you can sink even lower. Warrior 3. Find the stability, move slowly into the posture. Set it down, Warrior 1. Inhale to lift. Exhale, fold inside the leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift, Goddess Pose. 3 breaths. Sink the hips down. Arms away from the face even more, and elbows even higher. Keep moving the knees out. Hips moving lower. Push the feet into the ground. Engagement in the legs. Warrior 2 towards the back. Gaze over the left hand, push into the external side of the right foot. Left knee over the ankle. Exhale, both hands come to frame the left foot, move through a vinyasa. Three breaths here. Inhale, the left foot comes up. Step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Lower belly in. Really engage that right leg. Bend further into the left knee. Step it forward, bring the right knee on top of the left, eagle pose. Left arm on top of right. Forearms far from the face. Sink the hips down even lower. Try to keep both hips facing forward. Find that lightness in the top of the body and move to Warrior 3. Engage that left leg, right foot flexed, step it back, Warrior 1. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, inside the left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Goddess pose. Heels in, toes apart. Keep moving the elbows up as high as you can. Hips sinking lower, knees towards the outside. We're building heat. Warrior two towards the front. Sink a little bit lower into that front knee. Make sure that the knee doesn't come past the ankle though. Gaze over the right hand, shoulders far from the ears. Both hands come to frame the front foot, Vinyasa. We're going to do that same flow one more time, but you're going to do it with your own breath this time. So maybe you're going to add in some movements, maybe you forget some movements, it's totally fine. Just move with your breath, your intuition, and stay connected to the body. So when you're ready, you can begin. I'll be doing it on my mat as well, so if you forget something and you would like to follow me, you can as well. Maybe you can even practice with the eyes closed. An extra challenge. Keep moving and flowing, connected to the breath, core engaged wherever you are. When you're done, we'll meet in downward facing dog or child's pose. Inhale forward to plank, and on a count of 5, we exhale all the way to the floor. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it all the way down. Bring the hands behind you and clasp the hands at your lower back. Try not to hyperextend, so your arms aren't necessarily going to go fully straight. The forehead is on the floor. Push the feet into the floor and the upper body comes up. Try to bring the hands as far behind you as you can. Shoulders rolled back. Neck long. Push the feet into the floor, the hips. Maybe you can move up a little bit higher and exhale, come down. Breathe for a moment. And inhale to come back up, just the upper body. Keep the feet on the floor, pushing into the floor. Hips pushing, move further up, and maybe even a little bit further, and exhale, come down. Take a short break. The next time we're going to come up with the hands and the legs. Bring the forehead to the ground. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the upper and lower body up off the ground. Feel the stretch through the shoulders, the back, and try to bring the upper body up higher. Lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. One more time. Upper, lower, and exhale, set it down. You can bend the knees, move the feet from side to side. Release the lower back. And then come make your way back up to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. We're gonna move into wild thing, but really make it come from side plank. So the shoulders come over the wrists. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we go to side plank, or maybe the right foot steps behind. Left leg stays long. Push into the left foot, raise the hips, open the heart towards the ceiling. Right hand reaches back. Keep pushing into the feet to bring the hips up. And then bring the right hand back down, right leg back up. Step it through. High lunge. Warrior two. Hold it here in warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten the front leg. Move forward and down, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand to the sky. Engage the legs, the muscles around the knees are engaged. Side angle pose. Find your variation of side angle. Keep the chest open, the gaze up. Half moon. Right hand to the ground in front of the left foot. Now we're going to bring the left foot towards the left side. So the left leg stays lifted, but it comes to the left. Keep it there, and then bring the left foot in front of the right, forward fold. With the legs crossed, left foot in front of the right. Breathe here. Open through the backs of the legs. And then when you're ready, step back, Vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Open the knee, bend the hip. Bend the knee, open the hip. Move forward, so through plank. Then we come onto the right hand side plank. And then the left foot steps behind us. Bring the hips up, right leg long and strong. Left hand reaches back. Keep pushing into that right hand. And if it's not comfortable on your shoulder, then just stay in side plank. Come back to downward facing dog with the left leg up. Bring it through, high lunge. Warrior two. Hold. Sink it lower. Try to get that front knee to 90 degrees. Reverse your warrior. Straighten the front leg. Move forward and down, Trikonasana. Engage the legs, push the external side of the right foot into the ground. Open through the hips and the shoulders. Side angle pose, find your variation. Keep the chest lifted, gaze to the sky. Legs engaged. Half moon pose, left hand in front, right leg strong, foot flexed. And then start to move the right leg towards the right side. Keep both legs engaged, both feet flexed. The right leg comes to the right side, hold it there. Keep it up, and then set it down in front of the left leg, forward fold with the legs crossed. When you're ready, step or jump back, Vinyasa. Step the right, inhale, lift the right leg up. Bring the right knee to the nose. Push into the hands, create space, and without lifting the hands, step the right foot in between the hands. Left hand stays down, right hand to the sky. Twisted low lunge. Keep pushing into an imaginary wall with the left foot. Gaze at the sky. Right hand comes down, move the right foot to the outside of the right hand, lizard pose. You can stay up here, move forward and back, or maybe the knee comes down, maybe the elbows come down as well. Now we're going to do something a little bit funky. So the right hand is going to come touch the left cheek. The right elbow is going to come as low as it can on the right leg, or maybe it will touch the ground. So you touch the ankle or the ground with the right elbow. And then inhale, lift the elbow up, gaze up. Exhale, bring it down. Elbow comes as low as it can on the leg. And inhale up. 3 more times. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Bring the right hand back down. The right foot comes in between the hands. And we're going to lift directly to standing split. So the hands come to frame the right foot or slightly in front. Fold forward, left foot flex, toes towards the floor. Maybe you grab the ankle with one hand, maybe both, or maybe you take a few handstand hops here just to get a little bit of air. We're here for about 3 more breaths. Find your balance. And bring the left leg back down, Vinyasa. Left foot comes up. Bring the knee towards the nose. Create space in the upper back. Really push into the hands, and without lifting the hands, the left foot steps through. Right hand stays down, left hand to the sky. Try to keep the hips level. The breath controlled. Left hand comes down, walk the left foot to outside of the left hand. Left hand comes to the right cheek. Left elbow comes as low as it can on the leg. Maybe it even touches the ground. So the elbow comes down, and inhale, lift the elbow up, keep the hand on the cheek. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Hand stays on the cheek. Inhale down, we have 3 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, sorry, I messed up the breaths. And inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down, left hand stays down. Walk the left foot to the inside of the hands. Come up to standing split. Grab the left ankle with one hand or two, or maybe you take some handstand hops here. Find your balance, keep the hips square, engage the core, lower belly in. Just a few more breaths, you got this. And step the right foot back, Vinyasa. We're going to come down onto our knees. Stay here for a moment, sitting on the heels, catch your breath. Tuck the toes underneath you, stay on the heels, stay seated on the heels. Open up through the backs of the feet. And inhale, come up. The hips are over the knees, heels stay tucked, toes stay tucked under. Bring the hands to the lower back. Roll the shoulders far from the ears. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, back bend. So for the first one, keep the hands on the lower back. Try to keep the hips over the knees. Maybe you release the head back, maybe you don't. Feel what feels right for you today. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. Inhale, come back up. We're going to move further. If you brought the head back and could see the back wall, then you might be able to move a little bit further. Wherever you are, bring the hands back to the lower back. Roll the shoulders far from the ears, open through the heart, hips stay over the knees, and then maybe you bring one hand down to the heel or 2. If comfortable, you release the neck, shoulders far from the ears. Keep moving the hips forward, gaze behind you. Otherwise, you just stay with the hands on the lower back. No need to push yourself any further than that today. Bring the hands to the lower back and slowly lift yourself back up. We're going to take one more back bend. You can stay with the toes tucked under or bring the feet completely onto the floor. You can also just stay with your hands on the lower back. Wherever you want to go today, we all start with our hands on the lower back. Make sure you're grounded in the legs, so the knees are underneath the hips. Feel that rootedness, feel that heaviness in the lower body, and some lightness in the upper body. Roll the shoulders far from the ears, and exhale, open the heart. Maybe the hands come to the heels. We're staying here for 3 more breaths, so find something that you can hold. Keep moving the hips forward. Bring the hands to the lower back and come to sit on the heels. So we're staying with this back bend before we move into another forward fold. We're just going to make our way onto our stomachs for Sphinx Pose. So the shoulders are above the elbows and the hands are in front of the elbows. Stay here, or you can bend the right foot and grab the foot or the ankle. Push the foot or the ankle into the hand, open through the heart. Keep the shoulders forward. Breathe. Bring the foot down so the right foot comes towards the ground, towards the outside of the right hip. Maybe the fingers are going to come forward and the elbow towards the sky. Otherwise, you can stay wherever you are. Just bring that foot closer to the floor, bring it down. And then if you would like to move into something a little bit further today, what we're going to do is walk the left elbow towards the right side and grab the right foot with the left hand. Come up onto the left elbow, and then the right hand grabs the left foot. Push the left foot into the hand. Open here in this back bend, hip opener twist. Keep kicking the left foot into the hand. And exhale, bring it down. Take a moment for yourself. And when you're ready, come back up to Sphinx Pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Stand proud here with the chest open. Bend the left knee, grab the left foot or ankle. Kick the foot or the leg into the hand. Stay open in the chest, the shoulders. Keep pushing the hips down, feet down, legs slightly engaged, right leg slightly engaged. And now bring the left foot towards the floor, so to the outside of the left hip. Maybe the left elbow comes up. If you would like to move further, it's just an option, no need to go there today. The right elbow walks towards the left side. You keep that elbow on the ground to keep you up. We'll grab the left foot, and then with the left hand, you grab the right foot. You kick the right foot into the hand. Keep kicking up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. Release into the floor. You can shake the hips from side to side. And then just roll over onto your, actually before we roll over onto our back, we'll take a closed-legged child's pose. Closed-legged child's pose, the knees stay together, the spine rounded, and fold over the legs. We're going to take a forward fold next, so walk your hands back towards you, come to sit on the feet move towards one side, hips to the other, and then the legs come out in front of you. If you would like to today, you can actually have the feet further apart than how you normally take your forward fold. I find that feels really nice. And then you can fold inside the legs, so whatever variation you would like. Inhale with a long spine, and then maybe if you're not used to folding from the hips, you can place a hand on the lower back and really make sure that the lower back stays long. We're holding this for a few breaths. You can grab onto the feet. Allow the fold to come from the hips. Release yourself down. 5 more breaths. Inhale, come back up, bring the arms parallel to the floor, keep the arms there, and vertebrae by vertebrae, we move down to lie down. Keep the arms extended, strong, feel that core engagement, and we come all the way down, knees hug into the chest. Hips move slightly to the left side, knees to the right. Keep the shoulders grounded. Completely melt into the mat. If you would like to intensify the stretch, then the knees can come further up. And if it's too intense, then the knees come down away from you. Come back through center, hips towards the right, knees to the left. Gaze to the right side, elbows, shoulders stay grounded. When you're ready, you can take any final poses you would like to today, or move directly to Shavasana. In Shavasana, take up a lot of space. The warrior energy, they take up space, they know their place in the world and that they have an important role to play. So take up space today, feet fall towards the sides, palms open towards the sky. Release the shoulders and take this moment for yourself. Begin to deepen the inhales and the exhales. Bring movement back into the body, the fingers and the toes. Maybe you take a full body stretch, and when you're ready, roll over onto the right side. Keep the eyes closed. Move to a seated position, hands on the knees. The Buddha said, "It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours." And it is on this battlefield, so on this battlefield of conquering the self or of discovering the self, that the warrior, the warrioress, has the biggest victories, the battle inside of herself. So she or he declares their intentions with a natural authority. So take a moment now to think of an intention you have or something you would like to attain. In order to achieve one's objectives, it is necessary to create a field of protection and place healthy boundaries with oneself and others. So we're going to ask ourselves a question and think intuitively, so whatever the first thing that comes up is, that's the right one. So ask yourself this question and answer it intuitively without thinking. What is a limit or boundary that I must set in my life? Now we're going to use the warrior, the warrioress energy to protect these boundaries and dreams. We're going to do this by taking a mudra, a hand mudra. I think it's called Abhaya Hridaya Mudra. And it's for courage and protection. So the way that we do this is we bring the backs of our palms together. the index finger, so the finger next to the thumb, come together. The thumb, you wrap them together, and the pinky. If you can't quite get the pinky, it's fine. Then the ring finger and the thumb come together. So we have the mudra like this. I'll just explain it one more time in case. So index, you wrap them together, then the middle, then the pinky, and then the ring finger and the thumb come together. And we're going to sing a mantra for protection. So to protect these limits, these boundaries that we've set, and it is Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. You can sing with me or just listen. And really try to feel this from the heart. So try to sing from the heart. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. 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 Om. Feel this protective energy around you. You can keep your hands in this mudra, place them on the knees, the eyes closed. Give yourself permission to express and defend these limits without infringing on others and their limits and boundaries. In order to honor one's own limits, one must respect the limits of others. Bring the hands to heart center and bow the head forward. In gratitude for yourself and for this practice, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thank you.